Okay, audio check 1 2 1 2. Good stuff. Right, okay. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Just quickly sprucing up this stream a sec, I think. Get rid of that, so. Perfect, and that. Yeah, wonderful. Okay, oh, let's just hide that. There we go. Wonderful. Cool, welcome. Welcome, we are live, I think. So we're live on YouTube, X, TikTok. Oh, no, we're not live on TikTok just yet, but we will be in a sec. One second, get it started up. Sorry, just bear with me. So I'm currently building the White Lotus over in Banter. So hopefully most of you might be aware by now that it's something I've been working on for at least a couple of weeks, maybe a few. So I'm just every time I open TikTok streaming thing, it's always got like a million updates it needs to install. It's a bit quite infuriating, but we'll get there. But yeah, no, so I've been working on building the White Lotus over in Banter. It's been going pretty well. We've got the big screen player in there. We're not doing a straight up match of everything, but we are building a sort of quite a basic form build of it, because I do want to start bringing parties of people across from Horizon Worlds. I think we've all been in Horizon Worlds for a very long time, and I think even though I enjoy it daily for hours and hours and hours, it's nice to add a little bit of spice into it. I think Banter is an exciting upcoming platform, and I'd like to see more people enjoy it. Only for sort of periods initially, but yeah, that's the space. But yes, I do need to sort of finish off the build that I started in Banter before I really start ploughing on with Horizon Worlds building as well. Yeah, that's super important. I have clearly a lot to learn. I think we've all done fabulously to get to where we are, but this is just the start of a whole new learning path. And I'm hoping you guys will see what I've done to the place in Banter, and maybe even get a little bit of inspiration from that. I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm actually putting in the hot tub right now. So if I just flick back to Blender, you can kind of see here, I've just created a very basic cylinder, and then I've used sort of null-based resizing on interpolated edges, and then I've used the individual origins to basically slide. Oops, didn't mean to click on that. I'm sorry, I'm dealing with a slightly strange setup right now. Yeah, so if I go, let's go back a sec. So I was just deleting faces actually, and that's important for what I'm going to do next. So there's a face on the bottom of you. I just need to, be gone. There we go. And the next thing we're going to do is we're now left with these edges. So I want to select every edge around you, so rather than go around clicking every single one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I'm in edge select mode. I'm going to select, I'm going to loop select the top, so you can see that selects all these. I can do that because that's a perfect loop. Likewise, I can also do that in the bottoms, so I've got the bottom all selected, and then I use this magical select menu, which not many people are using right now, so I can invert select on an object. So I've now, in like a few clicks, saved myself the job of actually going around the entire thing. Here's the picture over there, guys. Oh god, I've got to log into I've got to log into TikTok Studio. Bear with me a sec. I'm just gonna do that quickly. So volume's down on that because TikTok always blasts you with videos when you open it. But nonsense. Come on, there we go. And we say, QR code. I need to scan this, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Go this way. Scan QR code. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, and in we go. So I'll be watching a YouTube chat today, if anyone wants to sort of reach out and talk. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, I trying to watch the other channels. I will check in intermittently, but it might be sort of many minutes apart, guys. So if you really want to get my attention, YouTube is the one that comes straight into my field of view. So yeah. So I'm an Alexa if I just go live with this now. Voila. And yeah, so today I want to just do some Greek columns. And let's go over the new hot tub. I haven't shown you guys the new hot tub mechanic that's in here actually, and I'd like to do that. It looks pretty cool. It's a custom shader which I cooked up last night. Yeah, how's the audio by the way? Is it any good? Okay, we're now live on TikTok, guys. Very exciting. I'm just gonna close that down so I can see what I'm doing. So now I've got all these sides selected. What I want to do is I want to, if I press F3 and bevel edges, I should be able to look at that. Bevel the edges very slightly, so I can just make some interesting smoothness on that. So you can see what I've done there. If I just come out of there now, you can see it's quite flat, quite flat shade. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to F3 that. Oh, sorry, I need a better solution for this, I think. Oh, got this thing balancing on my head. Right. Good grief. I think my eye nearly clean or something. In the bump. Okay. So yeah. If we have sorry, I was up really late last night, so I think I was up till like 5 a.m, which is silly of me. Put that in my pocket in a sec. Beeping all the time. So let's do shade smooth now, actually. So that's created quite a nice, smooth shaded sort of material there. No textures applied to it just yet. What I can do with that now is I can use the loop cut. So I can use the loop cut to basically, if I just go side on a sec. Oops. Maybe the other way. Oh, this is. Oh, come on now. Oh, whatever. Let's just freewheel this. So, let's plonk this here. If I grab that top edge across the Z-axis, notice I need to turn off the individual origins and normals. So let's go with global, because we know it is global, and let's say I don't know, median point, bounding box center. Sure, why not? If we let's come down here a sec. It's not very exact, but if I grab that on the Z-axis now, I can bring that up nice to, I don't know. That seems about right. Come back and sort of change that. It's not a problem. And I'll put bases in on these things as well. So I'm going to move to that next. So if I now say F3, when they say origin to geometry, so that then puts a little white dot in the middle there. So if I sort of rotate it, so it's going to be around the center of the object, which is great. But what I need to do next is rename this from just cylinder to column type 2. Okay. Can't spell. It's good to name these things because as you end up with a lot of objects, you can get very confusing. So what I do now is in mesh, I'm going to bring in a formerly XU at this point actually. Now if I go top view, move G that. I can't see what I'm doing. Let's just move him over here just very roughly, okay? And so the point I left that column is there, and of course I can't see it because it's invisible if you look down at it. That's hilarious. But let's just scale them down a bit. The other thing I'm going to do actually, I'm going to apply the scale to that column. Yeah, all transforms. So I need to just find that. Oh no, I need to find that thing where I just lost. And water that absolute cleanse. Just go well, I think. What is this? Oh, okay. Food. So, okay. So, case the missing cube. Is this it? No? Wait. You gotta be honest, right? Absolute longer. Yeah, I've got a cube somewhere, and I managed to disappear him. Well, I don't know where I left him. I think. If only there was a sort by just added or something. That's on an Ellipso cube. Oh, that's like. See, I've got to go back a sec because oh, there he is. Okay, let's put just G and Z him up into the sky just so I don't lose him again. There he is. Fine. Yeah. Cool. Let's just have a little look on TikTok and see if anyone's actually saying anything. It's not TikTok. That's TikTok. Oh, cool. Okay. Now. So we're gonna say that is it. Oops. Can I move one object to another? I need to give this guy like a proper name here. So we say like column type 2 cube. I need to say 1, 2. Can I say move to okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I have a coffee somewhere actually. Bear with me. Amelia, grab that coffee. I'll be right back. That's what I need. Yes. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh, I've got my coffee. Very important to drink coffees. Well, I actually gave up coffee for the longest time as well. It's crazy. I think it was February, I think this year. Yeah, getting some weird problems, getting quite jittery. And I thought, let's try giving up coffee. Do I stick to it? Yeah, for a little bit. Was it worth it? Yeah, don't think so. So I'm gonna just G-scale this down a sec. The other thing I'm gonna do actually, sorry, my bad. I want to sort of do a loop select on the bottom edge because what I do want to do, did that even work? No, that even, that's crazy. Okay, yeah, okay. So I want to scale that out a little, okay? And then I want to G and Z and move it up. I want to G and, no, I want to extrude it on the Z down. To, yep. So, Control Z. Right, I want to turn off snapping. But what I will do is I want to snap to edge, I think. Yeah, it's going to work. So if I extrude and down, I'm just going to turn that on, haven't I? So, yeah, down to about there. That did not have. Yeah, right, so it's going to try it again. Yeah, that works better. That works better. So we've now got quite nicely design one of these. So if I just do a quick, I do bevel on these edges, so I should have loop cuts in which I can achieve this. Let's turn that off. And so that's selected. Not a loop cut. Oh no, it is a loop cut. I'm sorry. So I'm going to select that and that. So it's clearly me doing something wrong, but like, what the hell? Okay, so now if I say S3 bevel edge. Cool. That's nice. Oh, that's rough. So it's just added a few more extra polys to that. Nothing too stand out, okay? And then I'm going to just say like, shade smooth. But I'm also going to select this and say shade flat. So shade flat on the top piece. But on this would be shade smooth. So now, if I turn on snapping and go back to vertex, if I just grab this and shuffle that there, perfect. And now I need to look at a different kind of snapping. So I think I'm snapping it to the center of the face. So let's try that. So if I grab the column, and if I grab that, see, it's not to the center of the face. That was my mistake. But if we just go into share, we're gonna go, is it edge center? I mean, sure, center sounds good, right? Yeah, let's try it. Okay, so if I go G, and how? Oh mate, this is not this is not happy. Okay, so what I need to do now is ignore the Y and the Z. Let's go here. Let's look at the statistics. Let's bring that open. Got a location of X that. So I'm going to go in here and edit in to have the same location. Okay. Well, that was not far off actually, just accidentally. And then if I grab that, 3.42, and I apply him up here, we actually have just centered him, which is perfect. But I need to make sure that he's actually now snapped to the actual volume. That's fine. Great, guys. Great. Okay. So now we've done that. I need to Control-C, Control-V that. I need to bring him up to the ground, just up here. And then and let's sing probably Y and probably 180, just so I completely flip him over, which is great. And then I'm gonna G and Z that down to, should really do this to edge, but yeah, let's do that actually. So, all vertex works too in this context. So if I just bring this in closer, we're gonna say G, Z, and then down to here. Wonderful. Now, I kind of don't need this face up here, so I'm actually gonna delete that. It's kind of only one face. It kind of, it's sort of like, it's two triangles. I'm not super worried about being that conservative here. Plus I might want to reuse these columns and having the faces on them already. Yeah, that's I know. I suppose it is extra space in a texture map. Yeah, okay, be gone. You can go face. There we go. And if we go up here, I need to just equally grab. You son of a gun. So how we do this if we are orbiting around a point up here is we simply go S3 and frame selected. I think that's the home key on the keyboard, but I don't have a home key on this keyboard, so unfortunately that's not an option for me. Actually, do you know what? Let's do this one. F3 frame. No, I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna press the / I keep forgetting all these shortcuts and that you can do these things. I'm still quite new to this. Figuring it out very, very fast. It's been a couple of weeks. So if I let Camilla here, there we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to combine 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to join them so they become one object, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to array. So we're going to array in what direction? Not that direction. So the key is up here, it's the Y. And I need to say number. Well, that's going to be 3. I make 3 of them. So now we just freescale this. Now the question is, do I actually want that middle one? I think I do. Okay, I need to remember this. So if I just press this, what happens? Oh, nothing. Press the okay. So 1.8 something. Oh, 1.8 something just puts it over the edge. So really it's 1.75. I think is what I'm after for a neat one like that. And then I want to kind of duplicate these. I could array these again, but I think in this context I'm actually going to disappear this column. I think I'm going to disappear that column. It just... Are these columns too fat? I think they are. Okay, so let's do this. If I Control C, Control V that, Control C, Control V that, right? Then I should be able to make sure that's snapping on. If I inject and across on the x-axis, I can then dock that just and hopefully that's not caused any serious slip-ups. Kind of has, but that's okay. It's not an account solve. If I G and X, that just along a little bit. Oh, it's rough. I'm doing this a bit freehand, I'm sorry. I don't mind freehanding some things. I should really make that smaller, shouldn't I? Yeah, okay, so if I do S and X, and pull it here with a little... Yeah, hopefully that hasn't broken anything, guys. But that's all, right? Now, what I wanted to do here was actually, if I cast this... So the problem with leaving stuff arrayed, right, when you export it into... Hi fam, how you doing? The problem with leaving things arrayed when you import them into Unity is that when you put them through light mappers like Bakery, they won't do their light mapping correctly because every object is fundamentally the same thing mapped to the same UV pack, and therefore you can't really work with that in the light mapping scenario. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to apply that because I'm very happy with the results there. So if I do this, and let's just jump in here and say apply. I'm going to jump in here and say apply also, okay? And then what I do is I'm actually going to, if I can, Control L to select everything. So I'm going to select like some more vertices off this thing, Control L select all, and then if I delete, sure, I mean vertices, faces, doesn't matter, I'm going to wax the vertices. Push, okay, there we go, we now have that object taken out in the middle, which gives us this lovely, now, I do need steps down here, okay, so, I'm going to try and do that as simply as I can with blocks. I love dealing with blocks, this is why I love Greek architecture, it's kind of no secret that I love Greek architecture because it's all made of like chunky blocks. It's very, very sort of simple, but weirdly attractive. I don't know what it is. It's something about simplicity of it. So that is that. So if I go into figures, jump up here, I can move the cursor over here. Actually, I'm going to do that. So if I say cursor to active, just moves things over here a bit, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to say A, and I want to bring in a hue with it, yeah. And then let's G that and X that, okay? Now we're going to just do a little bit of operating on this, so I want to make this G and Z, okay? Let's use G. Oh, okay, G is Y. I'm sorry, I should have known that. So we'll make the step fairly wide again. You'll see why shortly, hopefully. But what I do want to do, I kind of want to make these steps a little bit less complicated, but let's worry about that in just a moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to G and Z that down to, down to here, I think. Let's try and can I knock that here? So, oh, I think that was, yeah, that's okay, that works. I'm kind of tempted to pull that one out as well. So G and Y, let's do that. Great. And now we're going to bring in an array tool, okay? So generate array modifiers. Now we don't want it to go that way. Again, it's going to be a Y operation, possibly a negative one like that. But also we're going to have, I think, possibly a positive Z. So the positive Z is going to be something like 1k. Now, we do need to spin this. So the simplest way to spin it, we don't need a curve, okay? Curve would be absolutely overkill for what we're trying to do here. So we just go check my audio a sec, now. Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, I was worried that no one could hear me. That's fine. So I'm gonna say like hop to stair case. Okay. Right. So then we are going to we're gonna introduce a new array. So the array, I'm sorry, a new empty. So we're gonna say hey. So I can go back to sleep. Thank you for joining me on this very lazy stream. I'm just building things in Banter. I am actively watching the YouTube chat. By the way, I'm kind of full screen apps at the moment. I have ordered another monitor, so I should be able to remedy that pretty soon, which is cool. Yeah. Okay. Great. Okay. So, let's have a look. If we now create that empty, so I need to shift A, and I'm going to create an empty. Plain access sounds good. And I have to work out where the heck I just dropped those. So let's say G and up here. Sure. Okay. I need to bring an object offset on this. I need to not lose that as well. Sorry, because it seems quite busy now. I've got things organised. I've got things organised, but it is quite a big list. This I think if I was going to tackle this again, I probably wouldn't do it all in one Blender session. I think that's a bit overkill, to be honest. So anyway, object offset. Now the object needs to be this background. Okay, so the object offset we need. This can be with many steps. In there a bit, okay? Then we're gonna say grab that Y. Grab that Y. Just flat just here. Oh, hang on. But I did that the wrong way around. So my brain was going a bit. So if I go here, come into here, come into over here. And then pull that into here, okay? Then that's good. So I could have basically shortcutted that by just setting the 3D cursor to the active object, right? And then by doing that, that would have created shits are actually in the right place. But you know, whatever. So if I don't rotate that on the Z axis, then we have that going on. If I now G and Y, you can see we've got that coming in there. That's quite a lot of blocks though, okay? So I need to slim that down a bit also. I don't think they're wide enough, guys. So this is going to be a bit of a problem for me. So if I just G and on the x-axis this way, what happens? Okay, I need to G and the Y. Oh no. G and on the G on the Y. Oh, no, G on the X. I'm sorry, my bad. So that's fine. You see the spin on that's quite crazy. So if I G and that Y, I guess. Yeah, I think that's good. G Y. Yeah, okay. I think I've got the in that kind of here now. Ish. But I need to knock this. G and on the X. Go that way. Oh, come on. Yeah, do you know what? That might do. This is tricky. So now I want to do the, if I go here, I take the countdown. Okay, so I think that's probably where I'm going to land. And now I can fire this up just a little bit. So if I go to aerial view, okay. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing with that. No. Yeah, kinda, it's better. So if I G, I don't know. So rotate. Example. That seems straight, kind of. Good enough, good enough. Okay, so if I now just go back to this and come back down here, then let's see. I just want to try something. Ooh. I want to try this. If I say G and Y, no, it's not going to work that way, is it? But I can probably remedy that actually. Yeah, I can. So if I pull that inwards, okay, that might save a day. So if I come back out of here, oops. All right. I think that's almost too wide now, isn't it? But well, no. 1, 2, 2. I mean, better than a kick in the face. Okay, I suppose. Okay, well, if I now also G and Z. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's kind of steep, but yeah, it could work. It should work. Great, going X. Okay, so right. I'm gonna hop over to Unity now, okay? Here. Oh, hi, Joe. Joe, saying what you building, mate? I'm building the White Lotus on Banter. So, it's nearly done. It's nearly done. I mean, there's the Lotus is never nearly done. There's always lots of things to do. Let's just check TikTok. Anyone on TikTok? Do. Yeah. Cool. Hello all. So yeah, sorry, I'm gonna jump across to here now. So, this is. So it's just loading the model in a sec. So we should start to see. There you go. My columns have just appeared, and the staircase as well. Okay, so that's nice. You can see these look very sort of rough. I'll probably bring in a little bit of curving to these, but you know, it's not a bad start. It's not a bad start. It's functional. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to go add the mesh collider. And because the Lotus is very, very simple architecture, I don't have to worry about overcomplicated colliders so much. Because everything is, everything is pretty much as simple as it can be anyway. So if I just go there, and now I'm going to just jump back to this window a sec. So, So if I hop back into, so I'm going to quickly redo the layout over here because I just realized we've been staring at Unity in the full screen window. So if I just pull it up there, okay, that works. That works. Okay, right. What happens if I pull it down there? Oh no. Okay, we didn't want to do that so much. Well, no. 13. Lander, let's just pull that down. Here a little grey. Okay, wonderful. Oh yeah, that's more like it. So I just saw that screen layout for those of you on, I think, the horizontal. So it should look a bit nicer. So what I want to do now is you can see because these are arrayed, okay? I'm going to come in here and I'm going to set that, that and that to beveled. So if I know bevel the edges, check out what happens. Bevel, yeah, bevel edges. So if we go in here, look at that. So it just made them just a little bit more interesting without making them too complicated. Not at all, just look a little bit more attractive, to be honest. It's not the greatest design in the world, but forever. So if I now just come across to Unity, you'll see that actually these will now have lovely beveled edges on them, which I'm gonna kind of lead cut like that now, I think. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna quickly assign some smooth concrete materials to them, which I have predefined in Blender. So Unity, I'm sorry. So this is the big problem when you're working in sort of Blender and you port into Unity. It's better to have your own Unity shaders to use, because they're sort of game ready ones. Now that they're good to go. That's my custom shader. If you see that actually in the game engine, it's a lot smoother, and maybe we'll have a look at that in just a moment, and you can actually see and actually see what it looks like at full pelt. We need to put a roof on this now. I was hoping to do some horns, you know, today, like something I do in the Lotus is I put like horn machines in for people. I do need to spend time redesigning those horns in Tri-Mesh for Horizon Worlds, because this shouldn't come as a news flash, guys, but the White Lotus will be emerging as a Tri-Mesh build in time. I'm not going to rush it though. He says, I feel like with the Christmas holidays coming up, I probably should pull my thumb out of my proverbial backside. But I don't know. I think to reconstruct the Lotus over in Horizons shouldn't take that much effort, because it was always quite a simple build. And of course, what I'm doing is I'm actually making all the meshes to go into Banter right now. So if I was to take a straight cut of that and port them into Horizons, that could work. However, slight problem there. Well, I relaunched the Lotus in sort of mid to late September. I did it on the proviso that I could swap around the interiors. I spent a lot of time working on that. So I'm at a bit of a fork in the road. Do I say, well, hey, that was a fun experiment, now let's come back and do this properly? And build it in Tri-Mesh. Like, do I do that immediately? Or do I practice with some simpler things first and then come back with a really epic build? Because I'm tempted to just go for a good enough build. So now, I'm not a perfectionist. I do believe in practicality. I think that if you can get something out that's reasonably good and then continue working on it, that's better than working on something for 3 months to a year and then releasing some big final product under a hell of a risk that it might not go down so well. At least releasing something at 60% done. You've got time to take feedback without wasting all your personal time and then finding out no one likes it. Yeah, so that's certainly where my head is right now, but okay. Steps it too fast. Kobe Heist. Yeah, do you know what? Let's publish that to Banter, and then we can have a little look together what that actually looks like. So first thing I'm gonna do over up in the Unity window is I'm gonna just save it, okay? Then I'm gonna go into a light mapping tool called Bakery, which is absolutely incredibly fast. Like baking in Unity is a very slow process. Pictures, I remember I used to sort of prep maps and then set them to bake in Unity, and then I used to have to walk off for like 20 minutes. 20 minutes to half an hour, I think. And don't get me wrong, 20 minutes to half an hour, because I don't think I was building in the most efficient way, right? You have lots of surfaces in there. That's a lot of move ahead for a light mapping process. There's no pride in saying, hey, look, my level takes, half an hour to bake. In fact, actually, that's kind of bad. It's a waste of time when you should have just been building simpler. And at least that's my understanding. But yeah, that's just baked everything. Like literally in that time I was seeing that little thing, it just kind of came back and baked everything. So everything is now, you know, you can see all the emission maps and everything. Just check, this is not a real-time light a sec, actually. Yeah, that's 100% baked, that's great. I do need to sort out whether or not I want shadow maps in here, actually. Plus, I mean, I do have turned off for shadow maps, because if I found they were baking a little bit oddly, they didn't look good, in that sense. Because it's such a low light map anyway, the Lotus, that it's kind of doesn't need that many shadows. It's just overkill. Right, I'm gonna build an upload now, guys, and then we'll trot off over to Banter, and I'll just show you through a piece in flight what that looks like. I'm not gonna bother setting up on the headset because that's all screencasting guff. Nobody's got time for that. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit more cozy. Now with publishing to Banter nowadays is incredibly quick. So you click a button, you don't even have to give it much time, and then, you know, it's published. So, yeah. Phew. Yeah, no, I love building on Banter. It's genuinely a joy to do that. So I'm gonna open 2 bots now. I believe that is published. So if I open 2 bots, this is another thing I've read about Banter, and even think this is a little weird, but it's essential to building now. You can actually have 2 instances of yourself in the same world, and also coming on a VR headset. You can have more than 2 instances of yourself, to be fair, but so useful when you're sort of working at scale and doing sort of avatar reworks and stuff. So we're gonna have a little look around now. So Banter's just loading a sec, guys. I'll try and let me just, so I've got to do my window layouts now, and I'll bear with. So Banter, let's just move him here, okay? So this is Banter, and yeah, we'll just move a little bit for now, okay? So what I've got to do is when I find my Banter win is I'm running this all off one laptop. I'm not kidding you. So this is the new Lotus, as you sort of come in. Actually, I don't. You're probably just checking you seeing the right camera. So I've got 2 on the go. No, you're not. Okay, let me just get 1 in position then. Make you run up the stairs, and then we'll bring your perspective through, so you all can see as well. Yeah. Don't be wrong. I'm not the most seasoned builder in the world. I'm not at all, especially not when it comes to sort of like flexible 3D design. Holy crap! Oh, I screwed up the water in this hot tub. Okay, that's fine. I can sort. Hello, who'd have thought? Okay, so let's turn you around. Okay, so this is the new White Lotus, guys. This is the new White Lotus, in all its glory. So this is the first view that a lot of you have seen. Well, welcome. Yeah, welcome. So I've got to test performance in a sec, so I'll probably stop the stream shortly. With Billy and Banter, because there's so many ways you can build, it's very easy to go incredibly wrong, and introduce things which really slow your level down. But the good paradigm is to aim for sort of 69 frames per second. So, that's where you want to be ideally. Okay, so just jump in here. Yeah. Oh. So I just realised actually a thing that might. Oh no, actually it's not. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna jump in VR in the middle of all this shit silliness. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna come back here. Maybe I'll position myself here as a bot, and I'm gonna jump out of this green screen. You ready? And you'll see me appear in Banter in just a sec. So we're gonna do this now. Let's go. Yeah, you can probably hear me actually. We're just gonna do an audio check a sec. Testing. Yeah, that's good, that works. Sorry if there was any feedback just then. So I've just come across there into Banter. I'm gonna oh yeah, I don't have to jump up the side anymore. I'm sorry, my bad. Okay, let's just try and go up these stairs. So this is running at not the best frames per second right now, actually. I need to keep an eye on that. But yeah, sorry if I just jump up, so. Okay, so here we are now we're now in Banter. Hello. So I'm actually in the hot tub in Banter right now. Yeah, the lighting's, mysterious. How's that working? Cool. So, it's my mouth movie? Yeah, my mouth's moving, so I had to make my mouth move yesterday, that was cool. But yeah, so guys, this is Banter. This is the new hot tub that's been put into, the White Lotus actually over in Banter. This is obviously a bot. Hey, vintage. But I really like it in here. It's nice and blue and glow. You have a lot more control over, like, shaders in here. That, it takes a lot of getting used to, a little bit of reading. A lot of sending up to Lisa Carey's, lessons as well, and watching Dead Zed's channel, right? And talking to the rappers over here, but eventually you start, you can push people in here. That's so funny. I think we're about to be joined by a toe. No, it's a person. Hello person. We're doing a live stream at the moment. Say hello. This one here is actually, streaming out to X, TikTok, Twitch, God, all of the above, really. Sorry, I shall move right your way a sec. There we go. I'm being carried away. So yeah, yeah, we are in the hot tub right now, just doing a live stream, as you do, because I'm currently building this place out. So we've got a brand new, hot tub effect going on here, which really sort of nice random ripples out from the middle. So yeah, he likes. That's amazing. So yeah, we're gonna put a roof on here as well, a nice triangular sort of Greek style roof. So yeah, we're building, we're getting there. It's not there at the moment, it's just columns, but we've got more sort that. Cool. Alright, welcome to the White Lotus. And welcome to Banter indeed. It's super cool. So for you guys watching, actually, when you come in as a cardboard box with a random username, like Infectifishing, you'll see there, Let's Go Blue. It's not a real username. It is when people haven't signed up with an account yet. They come in anonymously and you can't hear them, but they can explore to their heart's content and sort of see what Banter's got to offer, which is lovely, of course. Yeah, but Banter's great. It's a platform that's just, it's growing strong, man. I see the user base is not there, it's mostly creators, but the creators that are here are absolutely magnificent. They're doing such good things over here. And one day we'll do world hops and stuff, but for now I'm just enjoying taking people over for like, back rooms, sort of sessions, which is quite nice. And occasionally other things as well, if this is like super interesting. But yeah, cool. Like where this water goes, we need some of those swirling, yeah, come and join me in the pool a sec, actually. Let's jump in here, because you've got the swirling, lotuses in the pool. If I just jump out a sec, I'll go try and use my hands to get over here a sec. I think, there you are, just pull and jump. Oh, excuse the bat. Okay, right, so if we just come out here. There we go. There we go. So we are in the pool here, which is obviously the classic White Lotus pool with the swirling, well, actually she's got a little bit wrong. You can see the transparency behind me. I clearly haven't done right. There's something going on there. And also these swirling lotus flowers are sort of on this side, but that's not a problem. I just need to fix that. I'd forgotten about it, to be honest. But yeah, no, here we go. Here we go, guys. And then there's the landmark sort of feature of the new Lotus as well, which is obviously the multi-screen sort of cinema where you can just come in and watch like YouTube cartoon stuff in here. So, for example, if I run over here, you can come follow me. there's a little back panel on the wall. Sorry, let me just bring the bar as well. Okay, there's a little panel just over here, right? And what we do is we type in a keyword. Now, if you come in here with a group of friends, you can basically make up a word, okay? And for example, I might say like, now you can't see what I'm typing. And I'm not going to tell you either. But you type in any word you want, as long as your friends know you're using that word for that session, right? It will basically start a joint session. So what we do is if we hit go, and you're going to have to do the same too, actually. I'm going to have to tell you what that word is. So if I say, oh, I can't spell apparently. Woo. Okay, we'll get there. Cool, and we just go, okay? Then what happens is like control panel appears here now. This is control panel and we can now see there's a video that's just appeared. So if I, for example, now click on this playlist, which I'm just letting myself here so I'm not still off camera. And so if you click on this, excuse my hand that's jumping all around the place. If you click on this playlist now, okay, and then what should open is a little web browser. And in here, we're just going to remove all this guff in here, okay? Also, don't use the same passcode as me when you come in. The whole point is that it's supposed to be sort of private and between you and your friends. And you can change them. You know, you're not stuck with them. You can come and use a different one every single time. But, like, if we wanted to do, so, for example, massive burger. Okay, oops. So let's say I made a massive £30 burger. Play now. And you can make playlists for this kind of stuff. It's free backup. So we can now see the same thing on the screen. So you're watching something to do with massive £30 burgers, right? And I'm watching that too. So if we still have that, jump over here and I'm gonna come to take a seat. Just in here. Here it's just put you over here as well. Then you can see in this ultra comfy sofa just here that well, point one, if you wanted to watch on the big wall, you can absolutely do that just by clicking this button, and it sort of makes the screens disappear, which is quite exciting, or at least for you. It doesn't make it disappear for anyone else. But this block is here to be clicked, and when you click on it, it'll just disappear the immediate screen that you're looking at. And I'm going to replace that entire with an actual control panel with like volume on it and everything. But yeah, so we can sit and watch videos about, well, whatever. You could do music videos, I guess, if you want. Let's go, I'll sit down here. Yeah. Anything you want. even sort of like, you know, if it's on YouTube, you can look it up here, so you could be watching movies or whatever. Yeah, all good stuff. Enjoy. Can I hide in here? Let's just have a look. Any? Whoa. Oh, jeez. So Banter's still very new. They're just still fixing up some of the avatar sort of skeleton specifics, but week by week it's changing. Things are getting incredibly good and very, very exciting in here. So yeah, if you've got a MetaQuest headset and you fancy looking outside of the Horizon World and all that, by all means, though, try Banter. It's been around for about a year and a half now. No, maybe for 2 years, but they just had this sort of major release in the last month or so that's like a version 1. I've noticed there's a stealth release on mobile as well, so if you did want to play it on mobile, you can absolutely do that. But yeah, I'm very excited about the future of this platform. If you wanted to check it out, today there is actually a Space Makers meeting that I'm aware of. And there's always events on here, but they do a Space Makers meeting, which is quite a busy event. Lots of people turn up to that. And that is, let me have a little look. In fact, you can look at it inside your, cat's tower reading is nice. So you can look at it inside the event system, where your Space Makers is currently scheduled for 9 PM today. So you can see that. Yeah, so I shall be turning up to that one as well. Just nice to see what the team's been working on in the last week. Very useful, very fun, very informative. So yeah, that's, I'm gonna end the stream here now, to be honest, because I think that's probably all I really want to show you. But Yeah, honestly, thank you very much for joining. And I will see you. I'll see you later. Goodbye.
The recipe for this dough actually makes 10 individual buns, and I doubled the recipe, so this bun is actually going to be the size of 20 buns, I think. I'm going to put some egg wash on this, off to the oven you go. See you in a minute.